We return once again then to the home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, and Lightning completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Sainz, Button, Ricciardo, and Alex Albon, Gasly, Magnussen, Sebastian Vettel, and Ocon, Norris, they've taken a grid penalty, Stroll, Nicholas Latifi, and Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Mick Schumacher, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Tsunoda, and Guan Yu Zhou. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Man, and I know it has been time. It's been a long time. 2 weeks to be precise as of recording. I came back from holiday. I took a break from YouTube for at least a week. A very needed break. And we're back. And I did have some problems uploading before. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it, we're not going to even bother. No, I'm kidding. No, I did have problems uploading, so I was just like, you know what, this is the right time just to take a break because things are just going wrong. So we're back for another episode. And we're in Silverstone, and be sure to let me know in the comments if you want to see qualifying, because I don't know. I just skipped it, so that way we just focus main on the race. That way it's just a quick and simple episode. But anyways, we're in P2, Charles Leclerc on provisional pole, I believe, and let's get underway for our home race.
Here we go then, and we're off for the formation lap here at Silverstone, dubbed the home of British motor racing. Now, while the layout of this circuit has changed on numerous occasions, the spirit of the track that hosted the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix still very much prevails. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Okay, here we go then for the British Grand Prix. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Get off to a steady start. Leclerc getting away pretty well. Look at Sergio Perez on the left hand side getting a brilliant start. He tried to come up the inside, but he does get past into turn 1. As we move down a place. Charles Leclerc comfortable, getting a brilliant start as usual. Everyone getting off to a steady start. No yellow flags as of yet. Our teammate lower in the grid. We did rock a special helmet for this weekend, and we inverted the colours of our livery. So this is what we're going to be rocking for the rest of the season. Perez is gaining on Charles Leclerc. I don't know if he's going to think of making a move into Cops or he's going to stay back. It looks like he's going to stay back. As we just get some understeer, which gives Max Verstappen the chance to catch up, and he's right on our tail. But look at Sergio Perez gaining on Charles Leclerc. Pulling away from Max Verstappen. And here goes Sergio Perez round the outside, possibly on Charles Leclerc for the lead of this race. This is going to be a crazy battle, I can already tell, but Leclerc defending off Perez, keeping first place. As we go late in the break, Leclerc leading ahead of Perez in lap 1. And here goes Perez once again. Did you just go through Leclerc there? What the hell? I don't know what just happened there. So that Red Bull is looking very quick compared to the Ferrari. But we are gaining on the 2 leaders. But we are struggling with understeer, which is not really helpful. Especially through this corner here where we lose a lot of grip and our tyres tend to overheat. But we are gaining on Perez, setting the purple sector 1. Yeah. Going through cops is a bit of an issue. But we are gaining on Perez, as is Perez gaining on Leclerc. Obviously Leclerc on mediums, Perez on soft, so Perez will have the advantage for a couple of laps. Getting a little snap from the car. Verstappen right behind us. We go deep, very deep. This is really going to cost us. Just misjudged the braking zone. Leclerc sets in the fastest lap. DRS is enabled.
When you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Russell getting past Verstappen into cops. We are gaining on Perez as we have DRS using all of our ERS. We do have a run on Perez here. We're going to try and make him go defensive. We're going to go in the inside line. Leclerc locks up and we get past both of them for the lead of this race. But Perez ain't going to give up as he's trying to figure out where to move, and we somehow taken the lead of this race in our home race, exactly in the British Grand Prix. What the fuck? So that mistake has cost Leclerc big time, but this gives Perez the run now on us, as that Red Bull is absolutely rapid. A lot of understeer we're dealing with. Perez on our tail, literally, and here comes Charles Leclerc. Perez getting past.
Try to stay with them. We might make a mistake and we can still regain the position.
This is going to be an intense 3-way battle. There goes Charles Leclerc, possibly making a move on Perez, as he does get the move done. Or does he, as Perez still gets to the line and he is up into 2nd place. I thought Leclerc was going to get past there. Perez with DRS, we go defensive. He does get that line. He's going to make a move around the outside. But we're still doing a good work defending off the Red Bull. Let's go over the grass. So far so good. But that Red Bull is so quick. Oh my god, there goes Sergio Perez for the lead of this race, getting past with a breeze. And then we've got Leclerc on our tail now. We have to now chase down Sergio Perez for the lead of this race. It could literally be either Perez, Leclerc, or ourselves winning this race, as it stands, or what it looks like. But of course, anything can happen. Get a decent run out of the corner. DRS enabled. We're going to use our ERS. Making the Perez go defensive, switching to the outside line. Can we make the move stick? Perez leaving us room. We do get past. We are going a bit wide.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Perez does get a run. Is he going to make a new move through cops? Oh my god. We go side by side into cops. We are not backing out as we're still side by side going into Magnus and Beckers. There goes Charles Leclerc in the background. Going over the sausage curve, but somehow still side by side. We still get past. Oh my god. I don't know how we didn't make contact. We do get DRS. Perez still on our tail. Leclerc will get DRS. Perez not. No. I'm trying to commentate and I'm also trying to focus on this race, and it's very difficult. Perez will have that run. We try to defend as he just goes past with a breeze. That Red Bull straight line speed is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, we just have a little bit of a moment. Leclerc takes the lead of this race. Perez goes into the pits. I literally had no reaction to that. I don't even know what's going on myself. I'm literally just have my head down and everything. So most of the drivers go into the pits. Our pit window opens next lap. Got DRS on Charles Leclerc. Gonna use some of our battery. Getting a good run on Charles Leclerc. Can possibly make a move in cots. As we do absolutely send it. So Leclerc does have a run. We can possibly retake the lead of this race. We have to leave them space. Look at how many cars are behind us. We're all bunched up. Leclerc taking the lead this race. There goes George Russell, Carlos Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton. They've all catched up. It's like a 5-car battle right now. We do have a run on Leclerc. So we're going to hold back as there's no space, so we're not going to risk it. We do have a run as we get to the second DRS zone. Look at the straight line speed as we're going to go around the outside of the Ferrari. Leclerc trying to fight it off. And looks like we get the edge. We're going to go into the pits now as Leclerc follows us in. Just about keeping it in. So Leclerc, and I believe that's Lewis Hamilton. Yes, it is. Pitting also. Button goes up for another lap. Yeah, I think everyone's going for hards, as it looks like. Get a perfect turn in.
That was a fantastic stop.
Just about getting ahead of Charles Leclerc. And we do keep that position ahead.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Both the Red Bulls getting ahead of us. Around the final corner. Where are we going to come out? Are we going to come out ahead of the Ferrari? Just about. Just about getting ahead of Carlos Sainz as he goes onto the hard tyres as well. So Red Bull, thinking that the medium tyres will work. And it looks like their strat has paid off, as both Red Bulls of Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen 1-2 as it stands. We do set a purple sector 1. We do set the fast lap of the race. Which McLaren driver has DNF'd? I think it might be a crash. I don't know what's going on there on the mini-map. No, never mind. What's just happened? And the Mercedes is going slow as well. What's just happening? George Russell is out of this race.
Okay, they're out of this race.
So maybe the McLaren had contact with the Mercedes? I am not sure. I wouldn't mind a safety car right now. We are closer to Verstappen now. We do get DRS, of course. Verstappen going defensive. We're going to try and make him go to the inside line, to go very deep round the outside, trying to get past, and we somehow do make the move. That was a very awkward positioning, and we are up into second place. One Red Bull down, hunting for the other. We're gaining on Perez very slowly. We do have a run on Checo here. Both the Ferraris full seconds behind. Verstappen was literally right on our gearbox. As Perez locks up, making the same mistake as Charles Leclerc, and we take the lead of this race. Seems the pressure's kicking in for Sergio Perez. Oh, here goes Max Verstappen with a run on us. Goes round the outside. I'm going to give him the room, hogging the curb on the inside line. Verstappen can possibly make the move. And he does make the move for the lead this race. He just have to hold back. Enter lap 21. Verstappen takes the lead of this race. Perez is caught up. So we need to keep our head down, as we do have a lot of ERS, which we really need to save as much as possible. But we are, of course, in DRS range. As Verstappen goes defensive. He does go and defend it off. I'm going to try and go around the outside. But it's just not enough. We do get a run through cops though. Can we make a move on Max Verstappen the same way Hamilton did last year? We're going to go for it. Making it stick, getting past, up into first place. Second to last lap. Perez is catching up to us. Quite quick. Going to be weaving left and right. Trying to just get out of the slipstream. But Perez is right on our tail. As we're entering around the final corner. to start the last lap of this British Grand Prix.
Okay, this is your final lap.
Perez setting the fastest lap. But we are struggling with tyre wear as our front tyres on 55%. Perez seems to be managing his tyres very well. This could be Red Bull's chance to get a victory once again in Formula 1. Despite their strategy, which did seem to pay off ahead of the two Ferraris. It didn't pay off for ourselves as Perez going down the inside. Some subtle contact. So we're going to be put under pressure right now. Only a couple more corners remaining. Is it going to be double British delight, or is it going to be another win for the Red Bull team? We'll find out now. Going to be Maggers and Beckett. Perez is right on our tail. Getting a bit of a stroppy exit. Perez with DRS. We're just deploying all of our ERS. It's going to be a literal drag race to the line. We're going to absolutely send it and try to cover him off. And that seems to be Perez's only chance to take in the lead of this race. Round the final corner is going to be another victorious day for us as we get back-to-back wins. And we win our home race as we win in Silverstone. We win the British Grand Prix. Let's go.
Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant, brilliant result. Well done.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula 1.
So Mercedes moves down the constructors while Red Bull moves up. McLaren just about keeping the lead, but it's been a disaster for both of them. But Lando Norris still leading the Drivers' Championship by only 24 points. As we move up into 4th place, Jenson Button still in 10th. So despite a struggle in the start for us, we managed to bounce back and we seem to be getting on form, and that win has quite helped us a lot actually. Perez just taken the fastest lap, but we are still ahead of him. So what actually happened to the Red Bulls, I want to know. So Russell with a mechanical failure. So what has happened? So Ricciardo in the points. So it seems to be Norris who struggled as he's in 23rd. So I don't even know what happened to him. He must have just made an error or something. But anyway, nice. Just nice.